Hi guys. Tips and Streams wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. What do we have today? Here we have predictions for 7 today's NBA games. So, let's get started. Brooklyn Nets and Cleveland Cavaliers. The Nets, who have won 12 of their previous 13 games overall and are the league's hottest team, will try to make it 9 straight wins in this matchup. Having won 9 of their last 13 games overall, the Cavaliers have been in excellent form. The Nets are now playing their best basketball. This season, they have won 9 of 16 away games. The Nets have won 5 of their previous 7 away games while covering the spread in 4 of them. The Cavaliers are back in tremendous form and playing great basketball. This is especially true for games played at home. Despite the loss to the Raptors in their most recent game, the Cavaliers have won 16 of their last 19 home games. They won 4 of their last 5 home games while covering the spread in only 2 of that 5. The Nets haven't been performing well on road trips to Cleveland lately. The Nets are 0-4 ATS in their previous 4 meetings in Cleveland. In their last 7 road games, the Nets led the league in offensive efficiency, averaging 118.5 points per game while allowing 115.8. In their previous 5 home games, the Cavaliers have averaged 111 points per game while allowing only 106.8. For this game, both teams are nearly fully healthy. I expect this to be a challenging and competitive game for both teams, but I believe the Cavaliers will win and cover the spread. Play Cleveland Cavaliers -1.5. Los Angeles Clippers and Detroit Pistons. The Clippers have been playing well lately, winning 5 of their last 7 games. The Pistons are in a serious rut right now, having dropped 8 of their previous 9 games, and they'll be seeking to snap a 5-game losing streak tonight. This is the second meeting between the two teams this season. The Clippers prevailed in the first game, which was held in Los Angeles, although they failed to cover the spread. The Clippers have split their 16 road games played this season. They have been playing well ball ever since Paul George and Kawhi Leonard returned to the team, but this applies to home games. They won and covered the spread in only 2 of their last 5 road games. The Pistons are the worst team in the league. They have only triumphed in 4 of the 16 games played in Detroit since the start of the season. They have only won 1 of their previous 8 home games, but 2 of those 8 games saw them cover the spread. In their last 7 road games, the Clippers averaging 113.6 points per game while allowing 114.2. In their previous 8 home games, the Pistons have averaged 114 points per game while allowing 123.1. The Clipper will again be without Leonard in this game, while the Pistons are fully healthy. Even if the Clippers lately did not perform very well on the road, the trend is in their favor in this game. In their last 4 meetings with the Pistons in Detroit, the Clippers have covered the spread in all 4. Play Los Angeles Clippers -4.5. Minnesota Timberwolves and Miami Heat. The Timberwolves are in a slump as they have dropped 5 out of their previous 8 games and will be looking to end a 2-game losing streak today. The Heat have been playing decent ball lately, having won 5 of their last 8 contests, but they will be eager to avoid suffering a 3rd consecutive loss today. The Timberwolves' inability to establish a rhythm and lack of consistency in their performance date back to the beginning of the season. In their last 16 away games, they have 7 victories. In just 2 of their previous 6 away games, they have won and covered the spread. This season, the Heat won 9 of their 17 home games. That doesn't appear to be a losing record, but when we consider that they had lost 4 of their previous 5 home games and have failed to cover the spread in any of those 5, we can conclude that lately, the Heat have been playing bad ball in Miami. In their last 6 road games, the Timberwolves averaging 109.5 points per game while allowing 115.8. In their previous 5 home games, the Heat have averaged 106.6 points per game while allowing 113. Both teams have more than a few names on the injured list. Head-to-head, in their previous 5 meetings with the Timberwolves in Miami, the Heat have only covered the spread once. Play Minnesota Timberwolves +4.5. Houston Rockets and Chicago Bulls. The Rockets are one of the worst teams in the league. This especially applies to road games. They won only 3 of 16 road games played this season. In the last 5 road games, they won and covered the spread in only 1 of those 5. Up until recently, the Bulls weren't in great shape, but in their last 3 road games, they've won every single one. The Bulls have played 14 home games this season and split them. They won 3 of their last 5 home games, but just 2 of those 5 saw them cover the spread. In their last 5 road games, the Rockets averaging 109 points per game while allowing 121.6. In their previous 5 home games, the Bulls have averaged 118.2 points per game while allowing 115. Today the Bulls will play without Derrick Jones Jr., Javon Green, and Alex Caruso due to injuries, while the Rockets are fully straight. Head-to-head, in their previous 6 meetings with the Rockets in Chicago, the Bulls have covered the spread only once. While I believe the Bulls will win this game, I think the line is too high for a team that isn't playing its best basketball right now. Play Houston Rockets +8. Indiana Pacers and New Orleans Pelicans. The Pacers are looking to win their 3rd consecutive game. They have split their last 10 games and have been in decent form. Having won 9 of their previous 13 games overall, the Pelicans have been in excellent shape and will be motivated to extend their 2-game winning streak here. This season, the Pacers have been playing decent ball on the road. This season, they have won 8 of 17 away games. The Pacers have been playing well on the road recently. They've won 3 of their last 5 games while also covering the spread in 4 of them. This season, the Pelicans are playing outstanding basketball, and home games are where they shine the most. The Pelicans have won 13 of their last 17 home games since the start of the season. They have won 5 and covered the spread in 4 of their previous 6 home games in New Orleans. In their last 5 road games, the Pacers averaging 113.4 points per game while allowing 112.6. In their previous 6 home games, the Pelicans have averaged 121.2 points per game while allowing 115. Both teams have a couple of names on the injury list. Head-to-head, in their previous 6 meetings with the Pelicans and New Orleans, the Pacers have covered the spread only once. Even if I believe the Pelicans will easily win this game, I will take the total points here. Play Indiana Pacers and New Orleans Pelicans over 231.5. Utah Jazz and San Antonio Spurs. The Jazz have been in good form. They've won 4 of their last 6 games overall, and they'll be going for a 3rd consecutive victory tonight. Since losing 4 of their previous 5 games, the Spurs have been in a little rut. Since the beginning of the season, the Jazz have not played the best basketball on the away courts. They have won just 7 of 18 road games this season. In the last 5 road games, the Jazz have won only 1, but they have covered the spread in 3 of those 5. This season the Spurs are among the league's worst teams. They've won only 5 of their 16 home games this season. They only managed to win and cover the spread in 2 of their last 6 home games. In their last 5 road games, the Jazz averaging 108.8 points per game while allowing 116.8. In their previous 6 home games, the Spurs have averaged 106.2 points per game while allowing 118.2. The Jazz will be without the injured Kelly Olynyk in this game, while the Spurs are fully straight. Head-to-head, only 2 of the last 6 games between these 2 teams in San Antonio saw the Jazz cover the spread. The Spurs are fully healthy for the first time this season, so I'll take them in the free points. Play San Antonio Spurs +6. Charlotte Hornets and Portland Trailblazers. The Hornets have lost 9 of their past 11 games. The Trailblazers are currently on a 3-game losing run, having lost 4 of their previous 5 games. The Hornets have struggled since the beginning of the season, but it looks like they have just rediscovered their stride. The Hornets have only won 5 of their 18 away games this season, but they have played great basketball in 3 of their last 4. They won 2 of the 4 and covered the spread in 3. The Trailblazers play decent basketball at home. They have won 7 out of 13 home games since the beginning of the season. In their last 5 home games, the Trailblazers have won 3 and covered the spread in 4. In their last 4 road games, the Hornets averaging 119.8 points per game while allowing 123.5. In their previous 5 home games, the Trailblazers have averaged 121.2 points per game while allowing 113.8. Head-to-head, in the previous 16 encounters in Portland, the Hornets are 3-13 ATS. The Trailblazers return home to Portland after 6 long road games. They are nearly entirely healthy, with only Justice Winslow on the injured list, and they welcome the Hornets, who are presently playing their best basketball of the season. Play Charlotte Hornets and Portland Trailblazers over 237.5. Guys, that would be all. See you tomorrow.